We were talking about pre-prom, pre-graduation safety. So we put it out to the community last night so that they know that this is a mock crash. And when they hear sirens and see lights and helicopters, that it's mock, it's just pretend. It started chronologically with Mrs. Murray saying, let's get the S.A.D. kids involved. And then because we have such a great broadcasting unit, all right, now let Mrs. Minier talk about that. That's a way to get it on video and get all the actors involved.
S.A.D. is the Students Against Destructive Decisions Club, kind of coming up with ideas to educate kids and make safe decisions, you know, so texting and driving, don't drink and drive, anything that could be a destructive decision.
The broadcasting students were able to put together some videos ahead of time, so they actually started in the auditorium with a video that we called The Party. So we did a party scene that basically led up to what we saw here live today. And the students are on their way back now to see a scene that we actually were able to go and film at the morgue to kind of bring everything full circle.
So the intent is to show, like The Party, as was explained, where that conscious decision was made to unfortunately drink and drive, and then it leads to the crash. So once that occurred, we have a student role player to make the 911 call, which got everything started. He's the one that came in that you saw that actually looked at the victims. That was a real 911 call. We have worked out with Lycoming County Control and all the agencies you see behind us that have been helping out. Clinton Township Volunteer Fire Department, Montgomery Borough Fire Department, Lycoming County Coroner's Office, LifeFlight, obviously I think may be out of Geisinger or UPMC Williamsport. We have Montgomery Borough Police Department, your school district police department, and the Pennsylvania State Police. So then everything started coming together with the driver was questioned, went through field sobriety testing, got arrested, as EMS were extricating the victims from the vehicles, triaging them, one LifeFlight, one unfortunately deceased, and one going to the hospital by ambulance. Once they conclude all of that, there's an investigation to be done, and that's where we kind of ended from there.
This is the first time since 2010 that we have held the event.
We believe it may lose its impact if we do it annually, so we try to do it like maybe every 3 years or 4, when those older kids are now either on their permits or already driving vehicles.
We just think it's really important for Ms. Murray and the S.A.D. organization to have just a really strong piece to put all of this together. So in addition to the 2 videos, the party video and the morgue video that we talked about, all day long I had students here who were taking pictures and filming behind the scenes. As kids were getting into makeup, they interviewed the coroner and just got to talk to as many people involved as possible. And it's going to be their final broadcasting project that they put together this year as a keepsake and as a resource for us to use before we do this again. I think that we have a lot of kids who take it seriously. I think that no matter what, there are always going to be some, sadly, who think they're invincible. But I know that I said to my kids involved, don't let any laughter or anything distract you, because that also could be a defense mechanism. It could be people being uncomfortable. But if what we did today makes one person that was here make a better decision, then it was worth it.
At UPMC, we're pioneering new ways to treat cancer, and we're working to prevent it. We're advancing new technology to look more closely at disease and helping you breathe easier. We perform the world's first heart-liver transplant, and we're experts at keeping your heart beating strong. We're a global team of more than 90,000, advancing care everywhere and delivering it closer to you. UPMC, life-changing medicine.